Yo guys, welcome back. We've got another war video today. War 2. I believe. Yeah, this is against DAU. And yeah, the second war for me in a Masters Alliance. So let's see how we get on here. Our team assigned to us is Shathra, she's the GOAT. Sentinel, just to deal with a Sinister. And Dust. So we're a team full of ladies today. Which is quite exciting, but there's a particular matchup. You're going to see me sort of fast forward through some practicing, and that's because the second fight we have is Dust versus Black Panther Civil War, a fight which I've not really done at all much. I believe Negasonic was banned for this war, so it sort of makes sense why I was asked to use Dust, but this is what the practice fights are for. You can see I get cooked quite a few times during this. But yeah, just making sure I'm familiar with spacing, baiting out that special one, because we've all been clipped by it, right? And just making sure I don't, feel confident going into it. So yeah, quick practice, make sure it's done, reset the game. We're ready to hop into war. So up first, we have a Sinister to take with a Mega Sentinel. On node 15. So against Sinister, obviously you want to choose a robot. I believe this node in particular, we're going to see it in just a second. But yeah, it's the second half of section 1. I think Gabe already cleared that first node. So yeah, Phantom Bleed, Spinning Wheels, Dirty Work, they all seem sort of normal-ish nodes. There's nothing there that's like too intimidating. So a Mega Sentinel here, we can just select the pre-fight to get the hill block up, and yeah, it should be quite straightforward here. Obviously robots don't receive the damage over time transfer from the special 1, and they also don't receive the concussion of the special 2. So they really do sort of wall Mr. Sinister here. So yeah, this fight, I mean, it's designed, quite cleverly to just stack up bleeds for him when you're hitting him. But yeah, again, robots don't care. So alternative options for this, basically any robot. Dragon Man would be interesting, wouldn't be the one I go for. Sentinel would be cool, but if you're going to rely on damage over time like I am with the plasmas, and you would do with Sentinel with the special 2 incinerate, you want to push Sinister to special 2 himself just so they don't fall off. So yeah, most robot tier will work. This is a very straightforward fight. There's nothing too specific about this. I guess the challenge of this fight is making sure you have it planned so that there is a robot that can take it. So yeah, well done Cantona. You planned it well. Nice easy one. Got to poke Gabe and all of his bald spots. To let him know that he's free. So yeah. The next fight, as I mentioned, we saw it with the practice fights. That is Black Panther Civil War. We're going to be using Dust. Again, I believe Negasonic is banned. But you want to use either one of these champions for this node specifically. I believe this is Fisticuffs on node... Let me check. It is node 24. So yeah, you just saw the nodes flash up there. We're going to get the invulnerability boost on, just in case he does clip me with that special one. I don't want to be sort of dead instantly. So yeah, this fight, the plan I guess is to just hit him and take it nice and slow. Not really too fussed about knocking him down much. At this point of the fight, like as quick as this, I'm noticing our basics are doing quite a bit of damage, and this is probably some of the benefits of having, so my Dust is rank 3 here. but having equal ranks plus boosts means you can sort of just rely on basics. So now Fisticuffs is over, we're able to stack up our stand debuffs, convert them into passives. Gonna try bait out a special here from him, and in essence, as soon as we've stacked up a few more of these, and by the time I'm preparing myself to actually rip this special 2 into special 1, he's already got like no health left. So yeah, for all the practice fights where I mucked this up, it's gone pretty well. We're able to heavy counter him there because our heavy gives us a grit, and then as soon as we get that off, we go straight into a special 1. Bob's your uncle. But yeah, our alternative fights, could probably use Negasonic, Dazzler, Gentle would probably be decent. I imagine a Mega Red would be alright, but only after Fisticuffs. I'm sure Namor would be fine. In short, I think you just want to play around Black Panther. But yeah, the next fight, we've got another Sersi, which is going to be a popular pick for Shathra attackers, just because of the way both of their kits interact. Obviously a duped Sersi is going to be getting these regen buffs, which we can take advantage of with the atrophy. So the first goal of basically any fight with Shathra is to just get that special 1 off. Not only do you get the atrophy up, you also get the wasps and the eggs, which I forget which icon's which. But yeah, here I'm deciding, because I got clipped and I wasn't able to counter the special, we just pause a little bit there to not push her over a special 1. That way, yeah, we don't have to risk eating another special. There we didn't unfortunately get the punishment, but yeah, all is good. So yeah, I don't really remember many, looking at the nodes for this and seeing anything that was overly too difficult. This is just a normal Shathra fight. So yeah, that went down pretty well. Other options, anybody with neutralized that's in the attack tactics pool. You've got Purgatory. You've got, Spidey Supreme would be interesting. Spire would be good. I'm sure Destroy can maybe do it. Hood would be fun. Tiger, if you really fancy trying to miss those specials. Mojo in a similar way with his atrophy would work quite well there. Yeah, Isophene I'm sure would do fine. Purgatory, sorry I said Purgatory. Mordo, Morningstar, basically any of the mutants would do well in that sort of match. So yeah, no stress there really. Up next we've got this Nova fight, again really similar to my first war, Shathra versus Nova and Sersi. So yeah, I believe this is on node 37, so there is a regen node. But yeah, I guess the benefit of Shathra's playstyle is that you do sort of maintain distance, and it really helps that actually if you do so, you actually put them into that route. That's really useful for Nova himself, just because he's not dashing all over the gaff and getting a load of charges. But yeah, it does certainly help like spacing on the map, where you can just yeah, give yourself a bit of slack with getting them into route, locking them into a position on the map, and then especially for Shathra when you want to hold special heavy for power gain, it's pretty good. There we get it ourselves, but actually that distance worked for us well after the relic. It allowed us to charge heavy, get the special 2 off, and yeah, it's just sort of normal Shathra gameplay really. Nothing too special here. A bit more confident in it, even though, odd mistakes here and there. But yeah, a bit more confident with it this fight. So other options, again, most of the Mystics will do well here from the tactic. I sort of am a big fan of Diablo. Not that I've ranked 3 to him, but the poison rather would mitigate the regen in any case. So it's quite a unique interaction. I don't see many people recommend Diablo, probably for good reason. But yeah, there's quite a lot of tactic attackers for the fights I'm taking today. So we're back again at node 47. This is Adam Warlock. So this was placed here a lot in previous seasons because the idea is that he's just going to be spamming special ones, and that obviously gives the Falter a chance to have sort of a lot of uptime. As I said in the previous war, the main threat on this node is either having the Falter just constantly on you, or when you are able to hit, the opponent being unblockable. So you've got a power 1 star boost here. Excuse me, croaky voice. Cool. That just allows us to sort of get into the rhythm of this fight a bit easier. We're able to punish the special one by dashing in, which you can see here. And we actually used that opportunity to charge heavy, which I thought was quite interesting by me. A bit brave, but I'm sure I've done it before and I felt confident doing that. So yeah, again, because he's faltered, we don't have to really worry about much. We can just charge a heavy, gain the power, rip the specials, and yeah, that's it from the fight really. Yeah, War 2, another deathless war, started well this season, but yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, all of that. Catch you soon.
Go on, you bald-headed fool.
Subscribe.